Hey folks, it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm drinking Penelope Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, recently reviewed by Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits, a super fan. And Penelope is 80 proof, 40% alcohol by volume, 4 grains, corn, rye, wheat, and malted barley. And it is aged a minimum of 24 months in charred new American oak barrels. The label reads Penelope Bourbon is our signature 4 grain straight bourbon whiskey uniquely blended from 3 bourbon mash bills. This is what the mini looks like. I got this mini at an ABC. $2.99 is the price. This is what the back looks like. Glass, so decent quality, so high expectations. So let's crack it open. So it is a very light colored whiskey, like light, very, very light brownish. So I guess that's the influence of the wheat part of the mash and the corn part of the mash. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the production of bourbon. The consumption, yes, maybe. Let's give it a sniff. Boozy smell, maple smell, a bit of a citrus smell also, like an orange peel smell. That's what I'm getting from the aroma. Tasting is another animal, though. Let's give it a taste. Prost, my friends. Mm, not smooth, not harsh, kind of in the middle. A bit, a bit, a bit harsh. Just a little bit harsh on the back of my throat. Smooth initially, but a bit harsh on the back of my throat. Let's try it again. I do taste that charred oak flavor. It's not really sweet. It's not really spicy. Just kind of oaky. That's all I'm getting is that oak flavor. Let me see the ABV. Oh, I said it already. 40% alcohol by volume. Oh, I forgot to mention where they come out of. They come out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana. This is distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, bottled by Penelope Bourbon Bottling Company in Boston, Kentucky. Boston, Kentucky, I've seen before in other products. Lawrenceburg, Indiana, however, I haven't seen. I'm presuming they're close in proximity geographically. There's that little western section of Kentucky that is close to Ohio, so I'm assuming it's close to Indiana at the same time. But I don't know. I got to look at a map. So how would I rate this bourbon? It doesn't stand out to me. The packaging is very elegant and unique. That P, just that simple P, the like roses behind it, if you can see it. The packaging is really great. The fact that they advertise as 4 grain makes it think that you're getting something superior in quality. Non-chill filter, it also says. And it also gives an aging statement, which a lot of bourbons don't. You're just kind of guessing, or just it could be aged a day for all that you would know. But this actually says 24 months in a charred new oak barrel, and you're tasting the oak. So if you like a woody bourbon, I think this is for you. If you like something with a little bit more sweetness and spiciness, this is not for you. This is strictly like oak. Whiskey in an oak barrel. It's smooth enough to sip straight. Definitely would be smoother if you added like some ice cubes or some water. Uh, but to me, it's not sweet enough, not spicy enough. I don't know how it would be in an old fashioned. Uh, that's something I would have to experiment on a different day. So, how would I rate this? I'm not going to throw it under the bus. I'm not going to promote it either. I give this like a middle grade. I give this like a 76 out of 100, 7.6 out of 10. It's not the best. Naturally, it's not the best bourbon that I've had. I really love the Duke bourbon. I love Basil Hayden bourbon. It's not the best. It's not the worst either. It's not that stuff on the bottom shelf that's in plastic bottles either. So it's kind of in the middle. It could use a little bit more complexity because I'm only really getting one flavor out of it. So that's its downfall. So there you have it, folks. Another review in the books. Penelope Kentucky Straight Bourbon, coming to you from the Penelope Distillery, Penelope Bourbon Distilling, Penelope Bourbon Bottling Company in Bardstown, Kentucky, but distilled in a whole nother state, Indiana. And I don't know if it's in the same time zone or not. I know Indiana has that weird thing with the time zones. Like, part of it is in the central time zone, part of it is they don't even change the clocks. Like, they're either Eastern Standard Time or Central Daylight Time. So they never have to change the clock, if I'm remembering this correctly. Indiana is an interesting state. And they won the national championship in football. Imagine that. Who would have thought? Name one player from Indiana in the NFL. I know one that used to play in the NFL, Antoine Randall L. He was a quarterback there, and he played down here for Washington. But that's the only reason. That's the only like player I ever have known to come out of Indiana football. It's all about basketball there, but now it's about football. The transfer portal has transformed the game. Anyway, I digress. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.